to the channel. We are going to be working on the G35 Coupe. I need to take this out, and we have the coilovers over here for the G35 Coupe. I will show you guys the unboxing of this one so you guys can see how they look. Like I always told you guys, I have my brother. I call him for extra help so we can finish this this G35 as soon as possible. So car is looking amazing. Damn. But yeah, there it is. So I need to take out this G37 and then we can start on the coilovers. And then huge shout out to MAXPEEDINGRODS. Huge shout out. I'll be using their coilovers and then we're gonna test them out on the G35 Coupe. Alright, so pulled out the G37. Now we have to bring the G35. There it is. Looking nice and clean. So we have extra tools just in case. These are the coilovers. We're gonna do the unboxing right now and I'll show you guys how these coilovers look. Alright boys, here we have the G35 Coupe project. It's going down today. It's gonna be lowered. So I got my brother over there, Static Luigi. Follow him on Instagram. He has a YouTube as well. So we're gonna get together and work on this project and lower this car. I want this car to be able to, you know, drive and cruise around, but I want it low. So we're gonna go from there. Let's get this day started. Once again, I want to say thank you to MAXPEEDINGRODS. So I'm gonna have my brother do the honors and show you guys what we have in the box. So this is what it comes with, the whole set of coilovers. Again, this is by MAXPEEDINGRODS. Okay, so here we're gonna show you what we have and what we're gonna be working with. Nice, so there it is. This is what we have. This is what you're gonna be expecting on your box. So before installing anything, we're just gonna make sure the top bolts are nice and tight, so that way we don't have any movement, any weird noises. Oh yeah, these are the front, my bad. Yeah, these are the front and these are the rear. And this is the boot for the rear. Yeah, there it is. So that's what we have. We have the keys. MAXPEEDINGRODS provides with everything, so that's good. Instructions if you guys need it. But yeah, I mean, check the quality. And those are the front coilovers. So once again, we're gonna make sure these bolts are nice and tight, so that way we don't have any movement or any weird noises in the future. But so far so good. We're gonna start putting the front and the rear. So I'll probably either my brother does the front or I do the front and someone can do the back of the car. So we're gonna be working as fast as we can. Cool, let's get to it. So first of all, we have to remove brake lines. They're attached to the control arm. I guess that's what it is. And then remove this bracket and some of these lines over here. And then we work our way down there somewhere. I'll show you guys right now step by step about the strut bolt. There it is. So far, we're gonna have to remove the brake lines. Yeah, so it's gonna be the bracket that goes over there by the strut. So that's the brake line that we have to remove. Alright, so after that we have to remove this brake line from the bracket. That's what you have to do first.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom, as shown. Alright, after that you have to remove the bottom strut bolt. So that's the main one that connects to the whole strut. So So for the bottom bolt of the strut is 17. So that's what we're doing right now. Alright, so in order to remove this strut, you have to use 2 ratchets. So now we have to remove top bolts. They are 12mm bolts. So now we have to get this one over here. We need a longer extension. There it is. And we are good to go over here. So what we're gonna do right now, so the bolt came out from the strut, so now
everything's already loose
from there.
So this one's loose, the 3 up top are loose. So right now we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this one here, and then this whole bottom piece is gonna come down.
So that way we can remove the strut.
Yeah, so once this comes down, of course everything else is gonna be loose, and then we're gonna remove the strut.
Sweet. So right now we are removing the top clip from the controller. There it is.
Here's like this.
Came out. Perfect. So now it's time to remove that one. And it's gonna be 17. Alright, so we had to remove the top control links, I guess.
Yeah, control link for the control arm.
And then
the sway bar.
You remove that one in order so we can drop down a little bit more in order to remove the strut over here.
Alright guys, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky. While you're removing this here that goes into the your sway bar here, you might want to use a jack stand. This has to be at a point where it's going to be loose enough to just come out by itself. So yeah.
All right boys, first strut out, drop this from the control arm, and you have access to all of this. Cool. Let's put the first coilover in. We put the first coilover in. The first thing that we did is just top bolts over here. They are 13 since they are new. It changed. The old ones were 12s, so these ones are 13 over here. Now we are putting everything back. Basically put everything backwards and it should be the same thing. And on the passenger side will be the same thing as well. Cool. Alright, so now that we put the brake line over here, this one, make sure you put the bolt, and then now you're gonna have to work your way over here. And then we put the I forgot the name of this, the link,
yeah,
control link, yeah, for the sway bar over here. And then put it back, and then you have to put your 17, I think that's what it is, on the strut, and it should be good to go. That was pretty much the installation of the front coilovers. Alright, so for the rear we have to remove 12?
Yeah, it's a
12mm bolts, and they are just 2. So they are up there, 1 and 2. So after that you have to remove this one, and then from there you're gonna have to move into the bucket, because these are not true style coilovers. So these ones have the bucket right here, so we're gonna have to use those. This one's over here and this one's. So that's the way it goes for the rear coilovers. Alright, so after that you remove the top bolts, you have to remove this one, which is 17. Go. Okay, hold on a second, we have to remove this. Go for it. Alright boys, so the way we're gonna set up this rear coilovers, it's I'm going to remove this extra coil ring or ring, if you guys want to call it like that. So the reason I'm removing this is so it can give me at least an extra inch, right?
Not even an inch, like
not even half an inch lower. So that's why I'm gonna remove that one and just leave this one. And I'm just gonna go the lowest.
So pretty much the function of this one is to tighten this one, but you don't need it because it's all the way low.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's pretty much what we're gonna go with. And just a quick update on this, for the bottom spring, you're just gonna put it like that. It doesn't have any function if you put like a rubber, plastic or anything like that. So let me show you guys real quick. So basically this is how it's gonna go.
There it is.
There it is. And then just basically just the bottom bucket, and that's it. You don't need anything else. That's pretty much it. Because we thought we were gonna be using this the plastic, the one that goes in the bottom, but turns out it doesn't fit the spring, so we're just gonna have to do it like that. We're just gonna rock it like that, and then see if we have any movements or weird noises, and then hopefully removing this extra ring is gonna give us another drop, so more drop than what it is right now. And then from there we go and see if we can adjust. All right, so from here you have to adjust your strut. So we are using a measuring tape.
So it's gonna be 9.5 on the strut of the measurement. So it's gonna be from here point, from this point to this point.
So that's 9.5.
That's 9.5 from here to here. It's gonna be from this ring to here, 9.5.
So that way you can reach the bolt over here. Because if you leave them the way it came, you are not gonna be able to reach the bolt. So. All right, so this is gonna be the first drop. You guys are gonna see it. So the front ones, we pretty much left them how it came from Max Speeding Rods. It's pretty much a good drop right there.
It's a really good drop, man.
And for the rear, I pretty much think that's a good drop as well, because we removed an extra ring, and that's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. But for the front, it's really dropped. That's how I like my car.
It actually looks pretty even.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Cool.
All right, boys, so pretty much we are done with the driver's side. It is super low. That's a really nice drop right there. Look at my midget brother.
Fuck.
Alright, so we're gonna start on the passenger side. We're gonna go from there. Alright guys, so basically the same thing's gonna happen for the passenger side. Just remember, you have top bolt over here. This one, you have to remove it, and then you have to remove your this one over here. The link for the bar and all of that stuff, you have to remove it for the shock over here. And that's pretty much it. So all this thing drops, and then you are able to remove your shock. So now I'm not gonna show the process because we already did the front ones on the driver's side. And as for the driver's side, no, passenger side, rear, it's gonna be the same thing. You have two bolts at the top, 12mm, and then you have one over here. You have to remove this, take it out, and then you have to remove your bucket. This one over here, you have a bolt over here, then one over here. So it's pretty much straightforward, just like I showed you guys on the driver's side. And I'm not gonna show the process because it's pretty much the same thing. So my brother's gonna work on the front one, and I'll take out the rear one. Let's get to it.
One eternity later.
All right, boys, so pretty much we are done. So there it is. That's how it sits on the back, which is not bad. But for the front, I think it's really dropped. Like, check that out. It's on 18s, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some rubbing issues. So I think we might, I'm not sure, have to raise the car up just a little bit, a couple inches. But other than that, car looks at the ground, it's not bad at all. Look at that. Sweet. That looks amazing. That looks amazing. So there it is, guys. I just want to give a huge shout out to Max Speeding Rods for providing these coilovers. So there it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna end the video right here, guys. Also, huge shout out to my brother for helping out, Static Luigi. He has a YouTube. I'll link it down in the description down below. So once again, guys, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys till the next one. Peace. And don't forget, anything's possible.